Hello, I'm back. It's been 4 years since my last video, and a lot has happened in 4 years. I have changed jobs twice. I've moved. I have grown out my hair, and oh yeah, I've dyed it purple just cuz. But I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what happened? Why did she stop uploading? When the book? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna not try to like make this funny or anything, but it had nothing to do with this channel. It had nothing to do with comments. It had nothing like mean comments or anything like that, if that's what you thought. It had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with being overworked, overwhelmed by doing a video a month. I'm so overwhelmed. But some people it can be overwhelming. It actually had nothing at all to do with YouTube at all, period. End of sentence. It was stuff happening in the background, stuff happening to me, and it was just stress. I got overstressed with money problems, my job that I had been working at 4 years ago, my family and my friends. Like, there was just a buildup of stress, and I eventually just got to a point where I just didn't feel like doing anything anymore. Like, all the excitement of recording a video was gone. The excitement of going out and hanging out with friends was gone, and even reading. I got to a point where I couldn't even bring myself to open a book and read a sentence, and it got really bad. And it got really bad pretty much right after I uploaded my last video, and I almost let all that life stress just win. I almost just kind of gave in and gave up on a lot of things. It was a very scary time for me, but luckily my friends and my family refused to let me cut them out, and I got back on my feet. I got a new job. I moved to somewhere that was more affordable for me, and yeah, I'm in a better place now, and I'm in a place where I think I'm ready. I can do this again, and here I am, 4 years later. My last video that I did was my It review back in November 3rd, 2015. And it's just kind of funny to me when I go back and I look at it, because like now there's been the new It movies that have done pretty well, and I remember back then thinking, oh, it'll never happen. They'll never get it to the theaters. And now it's like one of my favorite movies. Like, well, the first one. The second one I can go off on a tangent on, but we're not here for that. So, I'm ready to do Wiggy reviews again. And what does that mean? Well, that means that I'm back to making videos. This is kind of my announcement of that, and I'm setting a new goal for myself, which is a little scary, but goals are supposed to be scary, so here we go. My goal is to upload a brand new book review every month. And that doesn't sound scary, but it's because that's just a new book. I want to read a new book every month and have a review for you, but I don't want to just stop there. In between my new book reviews of brand new books that I've never read, I'm going to do kind of quickie reviews where I just kind of review a book that I read, I've already read, and it's more of a recommendation, so I can recommend a new book to you that maybe you haven't even thought of reading or have even heard of. And I just thought that's something that I want to see more. I want to see more of recommendations coming out of these kind of channels. But I really want to just start opening up different options for you guys, because you know I'm a big Stephen King fan. I read a lot of Stephen King. I'm sure you're sick of me suggesting Stephen King books, but it's time to start branching out into all the genres, like all of them. I am reading everything this year. And besides my quickie reviews, I also want to try to do independent reviews. Oh my god, what does that mean? Independent? Oh! Well, it means books by people who aren't necessarily in the stores. And that means authors you will never have heard of. And full disclosure, authors that are personal friends of mine who have released books. And I thought that would be just a nice thing to do instead of always focusing on, like, oh, go to Barnes & Noble and you pick up your copy today. But what if you want more videos? What if you want even more of my annoying, ear-grating, goddamn, why does she sound like that voice? Well, no worries for you, because I'm also planning on doing uploads on Wednesdays, kind of like today's video, where they're gonna be just kind of like fun videos, like, or announcements, fun videos, maybe a few list videos, because it's YouTube and why the hell not, everybody's doing them, and sometimes it'll probably even be things that aren't, like, they're not reviews, I'll put it that way, they're not gonna be reviews. If they are reviews, there'll be a list review, like a list of my least favorite books to review or something like that. I don't know yet. It's still kind of formulating in my brain. I'm going to try to do my reviews a little bit differently, and by that I don't mean completely revamping it, I just mean making it a little less word vomity, a little less distracting, as some of you in the comments have said, so I hope I do better at that. I'm also going to go into spoilers. One of my concerns when I first started the channel was spoiling books, and a lot of people in the comments were like, you should spoil, like, if it makes it hard to review, then you should spoil it. If one of the main points of the review is the ending of a book, and it's something that you really want to talk about, then talk about it. So I'm going to put spoilers in the video. I'm going to put timestamps where you can skip when I'm going to spoil a book for you, so you don't have to be spoiled. And I also am revamping my my rating system, because I was a little crazy 4 years ago where I did out of 10. I mean, come on. Why fix a system that's not broken? So we're going back, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to 5-star reviews, because that's pretty straightforward, everybody knows what that means, and I'll still have like 0.5s, like 4.5, 2.5, whatever it calls for. Also, I have a lot of books to read because they seem to like always be releasing new books every week, you know, like every Tuesday it seems like. Just because I have so many to read doesn't mean I don't want you guys to maybe give me some suggestions. Like, if there's something that you really want me to review, put it down in the comments and let me know. Also, if you hadn't noticed, I have a new intro. I've worked tirelessly on it. 5 minutes. And if you like it better than the old intro, let me know down in the comments as well. Because again, I read them. I do read them. Even the mean ones. Even the ones that I don't really understand what you're saying. But I read them. I read the comments, and I want to try to get more. I want to have more of a conversation with you guys about these books that we're reviewing. I also know that there have been a lot of requests for other web serials, because as some of you may know, I did review a web serial, Worm, much to many people's annoyance, and I apologize that I couldn't give as thorough of a review as you guys wanted, but it's such a dense web serial that it was hard to find the balance between reviewing it as an overall product versus as an introductory thing. It was hard to find that balance, so I apologize for that. And maybe I'll go back and I will re-review it in a better way that will hopefully make you all happy. On a separate note, I also want to say that I want to start branching out into more web serials and other publishing options, like Wattpad, which has blown up over these past few years. Like, I am open to reviewing books on there, so if you have suggestions from Wattpad stories or anything like that, hit me up, put a comment. I will see if I can get to it, and hopefully we can just start branching out into all these brand new territories of the publishing world. Enough babbling. I promise my reviews will not be this babbly, but I'm just trying to be real with you people and let you know exactly what's been going on. But let's get right to the point. When is my new review coming out? When is it happening? Because obviously that's what this is leading up to, is that I am planning to review another book. Well, how about Saturday? I think that'd be a good day. I think I'm going to move all my book reviews to Saturdays, and then again keep these kind of announcement fun type videos on Wednesdays. So, Saturday I have a brand new review coming out, and you're probably wondering what could it possibly be? And if you didn't say Stephen King, then are you even paying attention to my channel? Because Stephen King has a place in my heart. It was one of my, when I was a kid, it was one of the first like big adult books, was Stephen King books. Those were the books I just got absorbed in. Like, they were the ones that really started branching out my reading world, you know? So I started this channel with a Stephen King book, Revival. I kind of ended this channel 4 years ago with a Stephen King book, It. So I thought it would be fitting to start back up again with another Stephen King book. But which one? Which one could I pick? 'Cause I have so many in my bookcase of Stephen King. Which one could I do? Well, how about one that you guys have been asking for? One that, is the third book in a series that I've already started reviewing. Shameless plug to the links down below in my description. That's right, I am going to go back to the Mr. Mercedes trilogy, or the Bill Hodges trilogy, as Stephen King calls it, but I mean, it's really the Mr. Mercedes trilogy. And I'm going to finish it. I'm going to review Stephen King's End of Watch. So make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll know exactly when that goes live, so you won't miss it, and you can be the first one there to comment and dislike. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, so that's coming, and I'm excited to start Wiggy reviews back up, and I'm excited to bring brand new videos to you guys. I really missed doing this. I did miss it, and I'm so excited to start reviewing books again because I love books. I love them so much, and I have way too many, and I need to get through so many. So thank you all so much for watching.